Space, the final frontier. Humanity has only explored a tiny part of space, with most of it still unknown. As we continue to learn more about our universe and everything that's out there, we're bound to find more things that terrify us. From dangerous planets to dead stars, here are 10 scary things found in space. Number 10. Black holes. We've all heard of black holes before. If not, now is the time to start paying attention. Black holes are regions of space with gravity so strong that not even light can escape them. This means that once you cross the event horizon, you can never get out. And that's just the beginning. Black holes are also incredibly dangerous. They can destroy entire galaxies. Just think about it. Anything that gets too close to a black hole will eventually get pulled in by its gravity and then get ripped apart by the intense forces. Even if you somehow manage to avoid being ripped apart, you won't be for long. Eventually, the black hole will consume everything in its path, and you'll be no exception. So if you're anywhere near a black hole, run away fast. It might just save your life. No. 9. Gamma ray bursts. Gamma ray bursts are some of the most violent events in the universe. They are incredibly bright explosions that release huge amounts of energy over a short period of time. This energy is released in the form of gamma rays, which are the most energetic form of light. Gamma ray bursts are so powerful that they can be seen from Earth, and while they're not harmful to humans, they can be dangerous to satellites and other spacecraft. In fact, scientists believe that a gamma ray burst could potentially wipe out all of the electronics on Earth. Now that would be pretty bad. So let's just hope it doesn't happen anytime soon. No. 8. Red giants. Red giants are some of the most massive stars in the universe. They're also some of the oldest stars, and they're dying. As red giants approach the end of their lives, they begin to collapse. They collapse. They release a huge amount of energy, and this energy is released in the form of radiation. Radiation is incredibly dangerous and can kill humans. That's why it's important to stay away from red giants. If you get too close, you could be killed by the radiation. But there's another danger posed by red giants. As they collapse, they also release a huge amount of dust and gas. This dust and gas can form into new stars and planets, but it can also block the light from other stars. It can cause a black hole to form, and we all know how dangerous those can be. So it's best to steer clear of red giants. 7. Supernovas. Supernovas are the most powerful explosions in the universe. They occur when a star collapses at the end of its life, and they can release more energy than 100 billion suns. This energy is released in the form of light and heat, and it's so powerful that it can be seen from Earth. Supernovas are also incredibly dangerous. They can destroy entire galaxies, and they emit a huge amount of radiation. This radiation can kill humans, so it's best to stay away from supernovas. But despite all of the destruction that they cause, supernovas are actually necessary for the formation of new stars and planets. They emit a huge amount of dust and gas, and this material can form into new stars and planets. So while they are dangerous, they are also essential for the continuation of life in the universe. No. 6. Rogue planets. Rogue planets are planets that have been kicked out of their solar systems. They wander around the galaxy without any stars to call home. But rogue planets aren't just dangerous because they're homeless. They are also incredibly large and heavy. They can be several times the size of Jupiter, and they travel at high speeds. This means that a rogue planet could easily collide with Earth and cause mass extinction. In fact, some scientists believe that a rogue planet is responsible for the Chicxulub event that wiped out the dinosaurs. So if you see a rogue planet coming towards Earth, run away fast. You might just save humanity. No. 5. Neutron stars. Neutron stars are some of the most extreme objects in the universe. They are incredibly dense stars that are left over after a supernova explosion. Neutron stars can be as heavy as 2 times the mass of the Sun, but they can be as small as just 20 kilometers in diameter. This means that they have an incredibly strong gravitational pull, and anything that gets too close can be crushed. Neutron stars can also rotate very quickly, and this makes them even more dangerous. Some neutron stars can rotate up to 10 times per second. This means that if you were standing on the surface of a neutron star, you would experience gravity up to 2 million times greater than Earth's gravity. Needless to say, you wouldn't survive long on a neutron star. You'd be utterly crushed into a pancake. No, for comets. Comets are icy bodies that travel around the Sun in highly elliptical orbits. Most comets are small, only a few kilometers in diameter, but some can be hundreds of miles wide. Comets can also travel at incredible speeds, sometimes reaching 250 kilometers per second. This means that a comet could hit Earth very quickly without giving us much warning. Comets are also dangerous because they carry a lot of ice and dust with them. When a comet hits Earth, it can cause massive floods and dust storms. These floods and dust storms can bury entire cities and cause widespread devastation. In fact, many scientists believe that a comet impact is what caused the extinction of the dinosaurs. So if a comet is hurtling towards Earth, you better hope it misses. No. 3. Kuiper Belt objects. The Kuiper Belt is a region beyond Neptune that contains a large number of icy bodies. Most of these bodies are small, but some are quite large. Pluto is the largest Kuiper Belt object and is about the size of Earth's moon. The Kuiper Belt objects can also be very dangerous. It can cause massive earthquakes and tsunamis when they hit Earth. In fact, some scientists believe that a Kuiper Belt object impact may have caused the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami. So, if you live near the ocean, you should keep an eye on the skies. A Kuiper Belt object could be hurtling towards Earth and you wouldn't want to be caught off guard. Number 2. Oort cloud. The Oort cloud is a theoretical sphere of icy bodies that surrounds the solar system. It's thought to be about 100 trillion kilometers in diameter and contains trillions of comets. While the Oort cloud is mostly made up of small bodies, some are quite large. In fact, some scientists believe that the Oort cloud contains a giant planet that is several times the size of Jupiter. This planet is known as Planet 9, and it is thought to be responsible for shaking the outer solar system every few 100 million years. This shaking can cause comets to fly inward towards Earth, and this can cause mass extinctions. For example, some scientists believe that Planet 9's last shake of the solar system may have caused the mass extinction that wiped out the dinosaurs. So if you want to avoid a mass extinction event, you should probably move to the middle of the solar system, where it's safe from Planet 9. Number 1. Atmospheres of Venus and Mars. Let's take a look at the atmospheres of our neighboring planets, Venus and Mars. First, let's talk about Venus. Venus is often referred to as Earth's sister planet because it is similar in size and mass. However, Venus is a very hostile place. Its atmosphere is incredibly thick and hot. In fact, Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system, with surface temperatures reaching 475 degrees Celsius. This is hot enough to melt lead. The reason Venus is so hot is because its atmosphere traps heat very well. This is the same process that causes the greenhouse effect on Earth, but it is much worse on Venus. So if you ever visit Venus, make sure to bring a spacesuit that can withstand high temperatures. Otherwise, you'll be no match for the Venusian atmosphere. Now let's take a look at Mars. Mars is often referred to as the red planet because of its reddish appearance. This is due to the iron oxide or rust on its surface. Mars has a very thin atmosphere, which is about 100 times thinner than Earth's atmosphere. This means that there is very little air to breathe on Mars. In addition, Mars has a very weak magnetic field, which means that it cannot protect its atmosphere from being stripped away by the solar wind. As a result, Mars is losing its atmosphere at a rate of about 100 meters per century. So if you want to visit Mars, you better hurry before its atmosphere is gone.
Which of these scary things found in space did you find the most interesting?
Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing videos. Thanks for watching.